All right, so we are back with the runs. The next one up is going to be DJ Phatzo running RE3 Nemesis. The one after that will be Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition, ran by Jackie the Wannabe. But we have to get this run started because I know that I'm very excited. DJ, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling prepared. Feeling prepared, despite not doing any preparation for this run.
Ah, that's the spirit.
Should I mention that I haven't run this game in 2 years? So,
if things are going bad, maybe remind them. But I think we're gonna be fine. I think we're gonna be fine.
No, this is gonna be an awesome run.
Okay, there you go. Now this game is heavily drenched in RNG.
Whoa.
And
What just happened? My game crashed. I have never seen that before. That's never happened before.
Let me know when it gets back up, and I can just tell you guys that yes, this is a heavily RNG game. There are many different avenues that you can go down to, get different parts of the story, but we're going to be sticking to one part, and there's also two difficulties, heavy mode and light mode. We're going to be doing light mode during this run, and DJ, whenever you're ready with the countdown, by all means.
I just have one question for you, Native. What difficulty? Or, I'm sorry, not what difficulty, what costume?
Ooh, should we give them the original experience or go with like a nice modest number 5? I don't know. What are you thinking?
Dealer's choice.
Okay, let's go OG on this one. Let's go normal.
All right. So I remember the timer starts right after you hit the costume. So George, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, welcome to Resident Evil 3. Like I said, there's a lot of different avenues that you can go with this game, but we have a designated avenue that we would like to go, obviously for speedrunning. And what you're going to be seeing here is Jill busting through the wall right about now. And what DJ Phatzo is going to do is he is going to continue going straight, get bit by this zombie. It's just more predictable to just get bit by that zombie rather than going for a difficult dodge. And we have a cutscene here. And as soon as this cutscene is over, we will be going to the light run. You go right to the your inventory box. Am I correct to do some switching?
Daylight.
Sometimes, yeah. I will be just for safety, so.
Overtaken the city.
Okay.
Somehow.
So, do you want to explain to them the differences between light mode and heavy?
Yes. So the differences between light mode and heavy mode, it's pretty much how much damage you take during each bite of a zombie, as well as on light mode you get a number of guns to start off with. On heavy mode, you only get the pistol, and you have to find the rest of the armory. But in light mode, you get the shotgun right away, you get the magnum right away, etc., etc. Also with a number of, with a lot of ammo for all of them. We're gonna be sticking with a couple of different guns, such as the grenade launcher that we are gonna be picking up at the police station, and that is gonna be used to just shred bosses. There are certain different ammo types for the grenade launcher that we are going to be focusing on, such as the freeze rounds for Nemesis himself, and acid rounds for the Gravedigger, which you will be seeing at around the, I would say, DJ, I would say around like 30-minute mark, 25-minute mark.
Nice, I got the fast pattern.
That was nice, okay.
All right,
and we're just
potentially
gonna,
a bit there. You can dodge there, but, I chose not to.
For our strats, we're gonna just take the bite. And
almost. Wow,
that was a nice line.
Oh, I should have wrote it. Okay.
But hey, we're still good. Now, a couple things that you should know about these zombie patterns. There is something called, oh my goodness, what is
Turbo?
it called? Turbo, yes. So a zombie can go turbo, which means that it's First of all, it's 100% random. Any zombie can go turbo, and that means that the zombie pretty much just walks faster,
What?
just like that, just like that. So if that zombie did not go turbo, DJ would not have been bitten there. But because of RNG, thank you, Resident Evil 3, we just sacrificed another like 2 seconds.
Something like that, yeah.
And so he's just picking up a couple of items that we are going to be needing, such as the lighter, as well as lighter fluid, so he can open up a door that is going to be coming up, I believe, after this zombie here, which he got the dodge.
Nice.
Good job.
All right, now can I get to the gate before it crashes?
Let's see it. Let's see it. RNG. Oh, beautiful.
Nice.
Beautiful. Okay, that went very well. So by the time that DJ goes to the door, the handle will be cooled down enough that he can open it. And he's just going to go ahead and dodge these dogs. All dogs in this game are 100% free, or at least they should be. All the dogs are dodgeable. Just more or less have to set up your line for them. And here we go, our first Nemesis fight. Now, every time that you encounter Nemesis, or not every time, but most of the time, it comes up with a question on what the character would like to do. And in this instance, it is faster to say, yes, I want to fight the beast, and then run straight to the door, rather than going for the second option of run from the monster, which enables a little cutscene that takes a little bit longer. You might as well just say, hey, I'm going to fight, and then run to the door. Now, there are multiple codes that are...
Second try, let's go.
There we go. There we go. That's fantastic. There are multiple codes for that locker, and there are, I believe, 4. And getting it on the first or second go is just thumbs up. And yeah, it looks like we have a very good run so far, actually.
That was nice.
All right. Now, inside this locker, there are 2 things that you can find. What we want to look for is the grenade launcher tool, or sorry, the grenade launcher, rather than the Magnum, which we got. But there is an incredible person in the community named Pyramid K who made something called the grenade launcher tool, which when that tool is active or activated, the Magnum will turn into the grenade launcher. I would say like 10 more minutes into the game, which saves us quite a bit of time because we need the grenade launcher, and rather than getting it later on in the game, we can just get it from that locker right then and there. And it looks like, yep, you got table zombies, but Nemesis helped you out there.
Gotta love Nemesis.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna take a heal here. I actually didn't get the first aid spray in the STARS office, so we are slightly ahead of PB.
Okay, there we go. There we go. Now, another benefit of running light mode instead of heavy is you get a 3-pack of first aid sprays. And how this game works is the healing works is you get first aid sprays, which is 100% heal. You get green herbs, red herbs, and blue herbs. Green herbs heal you, and if you combine it with red herbs, it will enhance that healing. But hopefully we're not going to be picking up too many herbs in this run because we have that 3-pack of first aid sprays. Now, DJ, how do you feel about your routing in this game?
Fully confident. Actually, that's a lie. About 50-50.
Okay.
Yo, we got double dogs. Let's go.
That is beautiful. So there are different enemies that can come in at, or sorry, there are different enemies in the same areas, and depending on the RNG, yeah, you can either get lucky or unlucky. So we're DJ got lucky in that previous room there. And we are going for the line here. We want to get this zombie to step forward so we can go behind it, and then we are going to do the stairs line, which he got. Fantastic.
So I gotta say, that's the first time I've never been bitten there, so...
Oh, why not on Speedromizer, eh?
Exactly.
All right, now he just picked up an item that is going to open that that little gaze there. And here is Nemesis again. So the two options that are going to be popping up is hide in the kitchen or go down the hole. What I believe DJ is going to do is go down the hole instead of hiding in the kitchen, just because, you know, it's faster. And depending on which option you choose during those little pop-ups, it will determine the different routing that will happen later on. So Nemesis can show up at different times. We selected all the options that will give us the quickest time and the less encounters with Nemesis.
Speaking of Nemesis, I'm going to take a slightly risky strat here, and I'm going to grab this.
Oh, okay,
So,
okay.
Nemesis is going to pop out right about here.
Yep, and he's going for the dodge, which did not happen, but oh no, and you got wall blocks too. Okay, it's still fine, perfect. The benefits of doing light mode. And from what I believe, Nemesis will show up here as well.
Got him hooked. Nice.
Yep. That's good. That's good.
The strats.
And from what I believe, DJ's going for the first aid spray, which can go right into that carrying case. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 pushes is what he needs, which is fantastic. He's going to flip that switch, which will enable the door control.
So because I grabbed the crank early, Nemesis is actually going to appear as soon as I grab the other gem.
Yes, and we call it a risky strat because after he grabs the gem, he has to walk through a hallway, which you don't want to be locked in a hallway with Nemesis. But you know what? We got faith here. We're looking for a dodge. And
no.
Okay. I believe we're in caution now, but we'll just. Oh no! Okay, you might want to heal.
No, I'm fine.
No, that's perfect.
No, I'm not fine.
Oh no!
Get dunked on.
There we go.
You know,
so DJ put himself in caution for the manipulation, of course.
Oh, of course. Not because I haven't practiced this game in over 2 years. No, not at all.
No. Okay, so we're still looking fairly good here, actually.
All right, this is fine. This is fine.
This is fine. So the gems that we have just gotten, we are going to be putting inside this this little display, which will open up the door.
So I was expecting Nemesis to drop there, and nothing.
No, eh?
Yeah.
Just a heads up, when you are doing heavy mode, there is an opportunity that you can fight Nemesis, and every time that you drop him, he drops an item. And we're not going to be focusing on any of those strats for this run because we are working on light mode. And but yeah, you know what? So far, a pretty good run.
Yeah.
All right. And we're just going to be going right through this area. Now, there are some safety strats available. There are green herbs right before that door. And now here is another RNG. We got zombies instead of dogs, which me personally, I don't like because I can dodge dogs pretty comfortably. But do you believe that the zombies are better for your run?
See, I knew I was forgetting to do something there.
Oh.
So, fun little fact, if you blow up that barrel there and you blow up the barrel there, they never come back. But with zombie dogs, if you just dodge them, they come back, even if you kill them.
So, Jill.
That's right.
Jill, put this on.
Jill, put this on. So right there, it would have given you those 2 extra item slots. However, with light mode, we actually start the game with those extra item slots. So, kind of a time waster, but...
Yep. So the only benefit is that it changes Jill's appearance just a little bit. Which is fine. Now, another important thing in this run is that you want to run with either a one-handed weapon or no weapon at all because you actually run faster rather than holding a two-handed weapon. And yep, just another little thing. I think it shaves off like, I don't know, 10 seconds maybe or 15 seconds in the
something like that
overall run, or it could be more actually.
No.
Yeah.
So it's gonna bring the auto dodge. Nope.
Don't even need it. Okay. And it looks like we're still fine. So
took that line there. Nice.
Yeah. There we go. So inside this run, we want to stay above. We want to stay above caution. There are 3 different states of your health: fine, caution, and danger. Danger is a you know what? Just start the run again because you move very slow. Caution, you move a little bit slower, but on fine, you are just in a full sprint. Now we have to do some backtracking here, and you are going to see DJ get an emblem for the statue that he was just at. And that will give him a battery, which will progress the story further.
This is easily one of those areas where it's just like, why is this a thing? It's like you go one area, go to area A to then B, back to A, then C, and then back through A again.
Yeah. Well, that was originally because this game was not supposed to be a main series game. This was actually supposed to be the like a Resident Evil side game, but because it was a popular character and a popular environment, they decided to make this main game. So they took a lot of areas from Resident Evil 2 into this game, and the backtracking is just to make the game longer. So just
Yo, we got dogs again.
there
Let's
we
go, dude.
go. Okay.
You can get crows there, and it's almost a guaranteed hit. With dogs, you actually have some ability to dodge.
Yes. And I didn't think you were lined up for that. That's good.
Yeah,
Now he's going to receive a battery, and now we're going to do some more backtracking. And I'm pretty sure this is going to be the last backtracking adventure before we move on to the...
Nope, there's one more where we head to the pharmacy.
Oh, yeah. Adraville, right.
I'm
right,
hoping for a Safsprin myself.
Oh, amen to that. So here we go. We're going to
Wow,
get the...
what?
Okay. Oh, boy.
That'd be a reset point right there.
Yeah. But still, you know what? This is not that bad. Like you would definitely still get on the top speed runs on this run at least. Get your name up there. There we go. So we're gonna insert the battery, and now we are going to go to the area where we get I believe it's the fuse, correct?
Yeah. Now, with that grenade launcher tool, is that supposed to have changed? Because I honestly can't remember if I have the tool enabled or not.
It should have changed by now.
So then I probably don't have it enabled.
All right, so we're going to be doing a little extra step here, which is getting the grenade launcher regularly. Because we have encountered the Magnum at the police station, this is where we need to get the grenade launcher tool now. So DJ is going to be inserting the code going to be inserting 2 codes to open up both of those doors. One is to get the grenade launcher, and the other is to get a part for the train that we are currently fixing.
Now I just have to remember which one of these doors it is. I think it's this one.
The farther one is the grenade launcher.
That's
yes.
the one I want. Yep, see there it
Look
is.
at that beauty. Okay,
So we'll be making another trip to the item box, and because we're getting the grenade launcher here, we're actually going to be making another. We're going to be making Nemesis is actually going to appear somewhere completely different.
Yes.
So then,
yeah. So with the options that just showed up, normally we would go with the first option because that is an auto run out of this building. But because we needed to get both of the items, we needed to go with the bottom option, which just means you need to run out manually, and which is fine. We're still doing pretty good on time. Now, let's see. When you choose the first option, Nemesis actually shows up in this cutscene, which manipulates where he shows up after we go up this elevator. But because we chose the bottom option, he's going to be showing up at a less opportune time, which is fine because I trust in DJ's ability to dodge that big monster.
I honestly didn't think I was going to get that line.
And, hey, not bad. Do you remember which character shows up there?
I
think it's Mikhail when you choose the bottom option. All right, so we're gonna be. This is a pretty easy line here. Like I said, all dogs are free, so DJ should be able to get. Oh, thank goodness! Get through that room without any attack. Same with this area here. Now, what we're currently doing is we are going to a pharmacy to pick up a mixture for the gasoline. So we can get that train up and running. DJ's going for a safety strat currently, which is picking up the herb, which is definitely recommended. And
I'm doing
there we
this
go.
so I
We
don't
are-
have to waste another. I don't have to waste a first aid spray, and then I can have 2 on me at most times.
That's a good idea because we are going to the pharmacy. There will be a first aid spray that DJ can pick up, and that is the second aid spray that he is referring to. Now, as you saw, DJ just picked up the fire hose because the area that we're going to is currently on fire. Who would have thought? Now, with the fire hose, we can finally go back to that area and go to the pharmacy. Nice, nice. Hey, your menuing got really tight, by the way. And
Yeah,
you haven't run this game in how long?
2 years?
There you go. Jeez.
Actually, I think it might be longer, but I'm going by 2 years because of the board change that the RA3 community did a while back when they introduced rebirth mode.
Right.
Oh.
There we go. And there's one thing that you don't want to do is get caught by one of those, because not only does it waste time, they actually take a fair amount of health. And DJ's going for the first aid spray currently, and now he has to input one of 3 codes inside the computer. Now, what we want to look for is Safsprin first.
If I can type it out.
All right, fingers crossed.
Yo, let's go!
Whoa!
First
Okay.
try!
RNG is on your side.
I'm gonna say this: if in the clock tower I get a 1 change, I'm gonna freak. Keep in mind, I have only gotten a 1 change in 1 run. Just
Really?
1 run, yeah.
Oh, please let it be this run as well. So yes, zombies are going to be bursting through the door. There are a couple of different strats that we can do here. One is hard way, which is take a couple of bites and push the zombies into each other so they can fall down. But because we're on light mode, this is just as easy and it's far more safe. So we should be good to go there as soon as the steam stops. And
Yeah, I'm not getting this line.
can we go for the nope? We're all good though. There we go. So now that we got all of these materials, what we have to do is go back to the, go to the gas station, which was the crank that you saw DJ pick up earlier. We're gonna go to the gas station to pick up the, oh, this is where Nemesis pops up when you choose the second option. Okay, this should be a relatively easy line. There we go, done. Okay. In his hand was a rocket launcher. That's why I was a little nervous.
I should be fine.
And I believe he's.
I can tank 1 more of those.
There we go. Okay.
Don't quote me on that.
Nice.
Ooh.
Woo. Okay, so far we're good.
This is like the world's scariest game of pop-up.
Yeah.
Or like whack-a-mole.
Oh boy. This is why I have so much respect for Resident Evil, because they don't rely on jump scares. They rely on actual horror. And as soon as you hear that Nemesis backing track, you know you're in trouble. It's just one of the classic horror franchises that I just adore. Now, there are 2 different options here. The option that DJ's going to go for is climb up the hole to let the boxes fall down. It just helps with our placement. And the second option would be to fall down. Or do you need to go to the box at all, DJ? Okay. So the second option would have been falling down that hole, and then you would show up at a different part of the map. That is not the ideal way of doing a Resident Evil 3 speedrun, so we chose the first option. Now we're just currently running back to the gas station. We're gonna get this dodge perfectly, and this dodge is hard to get, but let's see if DJ, wow. Okay, that was gotten.
I didn't get the hat trick.
Out of all the zombies to dodge, you dodged the more difficult one.
Yeah.
And but no, we're still good. So let's see. I believe zombies will be popping out of these windows. Yep. And this is a relatively easy dodge. We're gonna go right instead of left to get the gas, and then after this area, we're gonna go down that left route to go back to the train so we can finally fix it up. Okay, so are there any areas in this game that you're currently nervous for?
Gravedigger.
Okay.
Gravedigger and the city park.
Yep, that's fair. That's fair. So there is a technique in this game called quick shoot or quick shot, where you manipulate the movement of the character so you can quickly reload the grenade launcher and shoot right away. It works with any gun, but the grenade launcher is what we're going to be focusing on. Now, it is a veteran technique. Me myself, I can't even do it. So we're hoping to get a one cycle with just the regular shooting on the boss coming up. There it is. Okay.
That was actually
and now we're
clean.
going. That was not that bad. And we just got a couple of items that we need to combine, and there we go. We are ready to fix up the train. We just need to run out of this burning building and skip the cutscene. Perfect. And I believe we still encounter Nemesis during yep, okay. So Nemesis is here. This is a relatively easy dodge. We're just gonna go around. Perfect. And we're hoping for a good line on the alleyway, which yes, perfect. Okay, not bad at all, DJ. Now, this is where you will see a little snippet of a boss that's coming up. This, everybody, is Gravedigger. Alrighty, so we're just gonna we're gonna go for 2 control panels, which will drop a ladder so we can get out of this area, because there's one thing that we don't want to do is get bitten by Gravedigger. Let's see if he can spam the... Oh, that's fine, we're good. We can...
Taking that heal.
There we go. And we're just gonna wait for Gravedigger to go away.
I got greedy.
Yeah. It's all good, though, it's all good. And...
Yeah, I'm just gonna do this.
Okay. Well, the beautiful thing about what DJ's doing right now, actually, is that it helps later on in the game, because there's a boss fight with Gravedigger, and we always look for a one-cycle Gravedigger boss. And what DJ just did was confirmed the one-cycling, because now he carries that damage over to that boss fight. So currently we are fixing up the train.
Hello? There we go.
Oh my goodness. I thought your game was glitched or something. All right. And up next is going to be the easiest boss fight that you will see.
Very much a blink and you miss it.
Resident Evil. Oh yeah. So obviously there's Nemesis, and yeah, what we're gonna do is just turn around and walk through the door, because yeah, we don't need that. We don't need that kind of stress.
No, the brakes are out.
And we are left with another decision. We are going to go with the top option, which is jump out the window instead of the bottom option, which is try the emergency brake. And I just realized at this moment, you just left Carlos inside the train. Oh, poor Jill. Just a little bit outside this run, if you want to get your donations in, by all means, go ahead and follow the link inside the chat. It is going to a terrific organization, the Trevor Project. And yeah, a lot of great runners are coming up. So yeah, be excited for that. I can see that we are still standing at $145. I just want to say thank you to everybody who have donated. You have made a difference. And yeah, for those that have not donated yet or thinking about donating, by all means go ahead, because we have a number of polls and targets and incentives. And actually, as a matter of fact, we have a poll for this game that is going to be closing in about
Here's a gift for you.
what would you say, like 10 minutes?
Something like that, yeah.
Yep. So we have a poll for this game, which is finish the boss off in the run or run out the door. Obviously, running out the door will get a quicker time, but you know it's less satisfying. Let's be real. So we would love to see what you guys want to see. Now we are going to be running into the back area here where we are going to be getting a key to the clock tower. And it's also I would also like to note that the difference between light and heavy mode, at least, is that in heavy mode you focus a lot more on gunpowder than you do on light mode, because obviously in heavy mode you get less ammunition, and you really need that amount of freeze rounds to finish off Nemesis for the rest of the game, as well as get the acid rounds for Gravedigger. But because we are in light mode, we thankfully don't have to focus too much on those powders.
So earlier in the run, I had said if I get like a one change music box, I'd freak. So that puzzle is actually coming up right now. If you want to explain that.
Yes. So, like I said, this game is very RNG heavy. There's a puzzle coming up where you either have to select one thing or the other, and currently we are sitting at what?
Two change.
A two change. That's not bad. So everything in this puzzle is randomized. There are 2 slots on each letter that it can land on. We obviously want to go for the less changes, because less changes that need to be made, less time is taken up. So currently what we have is a 2 change. So
no, I lied. It's a... I'll tell you in a minute.
Oh, it's a 3 change? No, 4.
5.
Oh, okay. Not what we wanted to see here, but the puzzle stays the same. Or sorry, the puzzle solution stays the same. You always want to go up, down, up, down, up. And we gotten this.
I honestly didn't expect a 5 change, so first time for everything.
That's right. But we are still looking for a 1-cycle worm. Hopefully that's going to be coming up
That'll never
soon.
happen. I have never gotten a 1-cycle worm, and honestly, with the RNG I've been getting, it would be appropriate to get a 1-cycle worm, wouldn't it?
Well, considering the damage that you've done to Gravedigger earlier, I think you might be able to do it. Now, this option here is push Nemesis off the clock tower or electrocute him. We're going to go with electrocution because it pushes him off anyway. And it also helps with our placement of Nemesis himself. Now, we are going to be fighting him relatively soon, but first we need to get the gears to start the clock tower. So one thing that you don't want to do is get poisoned by these spiders, because that is just like you just start the run over again. Oh, and it looks like we got 9 o'clock, which is, I believe, good RNG. Now, the clock that you saw DJ look at, that determines where he places the stones that he is picking up currently. So, since it is 9 o'clock, he is going to go for that stone there. And the amber stone in the middle, and that leaves the last, I believe, the crystal stone?
Yep.
Yes, the crystal stone for the last slot. And as you can see with the text in the game, we always run either the Japanese version or the Taiwanese version, and that is just because the text itself goes. Oh no! And that was a poison, I believe. The text itself goes by rather fast, and as well as they have skippable cutscenes. So that is why we run the Taiwanese version. So DJ's just gonna go to the blue herbs there and cure his poison. Realistically, it only takes up like another what, like 4 seconds to go walk over to that and
Something
cure
like that,
yourself.
yeah.
So it's not too bad, but I guess it's a little bit of a meme in the RE3 speedrunning community. So he has the 2 gears to appropriately solve this problem, and there we go. So what DJ's gonna do is, before he goes down the ladder, he wants to equip the grenade launcher because he wants to be holding the grenade launcher when the battle starts, just so there's no time loss during the actual boss fights. And here we are. So DJ's just gonna take a couple of steps forward. Yep, just go ahead and eat the damage there, and he will fall, which means that he is at half of his health. DJ's going for a riskier strat, which is going toe-to-toe with Nemesis. And
Let's go.
There we go.
Jill.
Clean. Wow.
Please, wake up!
I have something to say.
Oh, no.
Jill!
October
February
1st,
5th,
night.
5 p.m.
I woke up to the sound of falling rain.
I can't believe this
I'm
run is still alive.
Oh, boy. That's good. That's good. Now we are going to be doing the infamous Carlos portion of this game. There is one specific a part in the Carlos run that can either make or break your run, and it's a heavily resetted point in this game when it comes to speedrunning, just because it wastes, I would say, like around 8 seconds, and if you're in the top tier of the Resident Evil 3 speedrunning community, this is the difference between becoming like 3rd or 4th or world record holder. So yeah, we are currently going to be going to the pharmacy, or not the pharmacy, I guess the hospital.
Same thing.
Yep. Oh, well, yeah, pretty much actually. To get the cure. Wow, I have no idea how you got that one.
If you just grind along that and know what you're doing, you actually don't take any damage there.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Okay. I got some learning to do still in this one. Okay, so these are what you call hunters. Now, they are tricky little ones. When you are in the caution portion of your health, what they can actually do is a one-shot kill move, which is a terrible way to end the run. But unfortunately, it does happen. So that's why you want to stay above the caution. You would like to stay in fine, just so they don't have the opportunity to do that specific move. Now, DJ was the one that actually showed me this. What was faster, either going up or down. You need to go to both either way, but it is faster to go to the upper floor to finish the puzzles off here before you go to the ground floor. Also for enemy manipulation as well. Oh, quick question to you, DJ. Are we going to YOLO Carlos?
You know what? Why not?
Why not, right? So there is actually an easy way to find the solution to this puzzle, which is going through that first door. Because we are doing the YOLO, we are just going straight to the second door, and we are going to guess which one of the 4 places that this cabinet needs to be. Now, because you currently do not see the drawers in that cabinet, that means that it needs to go on the back wall, which leaves it from a quarter chance to a 50-50. So we are going for the quicker option, and depending on which placement it goes, determines the code that you put in a safe. And oh, there we go. Okay. So a little bit unfortunate. That is the risk of YOLOing Carlos, but we're still in a good position because we know where it goes now, as well as the code for the safe.
Not really. I'm still taking a blind yes.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's one of 4 potential combinations, so.
Let me see here.
Like, I have it up. It's just.
Oh, okay. All right. So we, unfortunately, this is the biggest waste of time in this run because you have to
I
actually
just
push it
screwed
to
up.
the furthest.
I'm just gonna
boy.
go and get it.
Yep, might as well play it safe now. Might as well play it safe.
104.
104. Okay. So, unfortunately, this is the worst RNG that DJ could have anticipated because he has to push that cabinet to the furthest point of this room. But other than that, you know, it's we're still in a good position with our health. So at this point, we're looking to complete the run rather than, you know, get that PB. But so far, so good though, DJ.
Yeah. Ironically, this is the one I was going for.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So, I was right, but... Alright.
Okay, so 104. Bada boom.
Which is actually the slowest, yeah, it's the slowest solution.
Yes. So there are two parts to this vaccine that Carlos is going to be giving Jill. We just got the first part. Now we are going downstairs to get the second parts. But the thing is that when you go downstairs, there is a chance that you will have hunters inside this corridor, which could be dangerous because it is a relatively narrow space. Now, this room here automatically has hunters, so we know what to anticipate. And that red thing on the wall is an explosive, which took down the second hunter. Fantastic. And inside these test tubes are going to be enemies that are going to be coming up later on inside the run, which are, I believe they are hunter betas,
Something like that,
rather
yeah.
than the hunter alpha, which is red. These are pretty much look like, well, frogs. Now, this combination to this puzzle is relatively simple. It is 100% the same across all languages of the game as well as platforms. So it would be 1, 3, and then A,
Yep.
and you get the second parts to the vaccine. Now, just because I think we have a little bit of time. Actually, no. I'll get back to that later. Now, the betas, thankfully, did not get any hits on you. Now, they act exactly the same as the alphas. They have an ability that they can one-shot you with. Now, this was unfortunate RNG. Oh, I guess not unfortunate because you went upstairs first.
Yeah,
but
the upstairs had the zombies, the bottom had the hunters. So yeah, it's smooth sailing.
okay, perfect. So yeah, now we're just looking to get back
Or
to
not.
Jill. Oh.
I just kind of went for that, I'm going to be honest. So,
Well, this is what makes this run so exciting, is because like it's like winning the lottery. If you get all of the good RNG, that's perfect. But still, like a little thing like getting hit by a hunter or killed by a hunter can still happen. All right, so the rest of the run, we are going back to Jill, and we're going to experience a little bit of a Nemesis encounter. But speaking of encounters, make sure you encounter the wonderful runs that are going to be coming up later on in, or at least today and tomorrow, which includes The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening, Carnival Games Mini Golf, Bed Simulator, which I'm very excited for, actually. And that would be the rest of today. And tomorrow, there are a number of good events, or sorry, games being ran by incredible people. So please stay tuned, get those donations in, and yeah, we're going to continue on with this run now as Jill. And this is a relatively easy dodge. We are just going to be running right past this Nemesis. And yeah, going roughly to the same spot that Carlos was, except we're going to be taking a different turn. Beautiful.
I like how Nemesis walks at like a snail's pace.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's the music, the reason why I always get jittery when I hear that. I don't know. I'm not sure if it's because of him or just the music that gets me in the mood of, I guess, being scared. Now we're going to be getting the key to the park gate, and I believe we're going to be also getting the ammo that is on the table. Okay, we're going to be skipping that, and we are going to be getting that dodge for the first zombie and going right past the second one. Fantastic. Now, there is a little bit of a manipulation when it comes to the zombies and stairs. Anytime a zombie is within, I believe, 1 or 2 steps of
I just went the wrong
stairs,
way.
instead of attacking, like grabbing you and biting you, what they will do is actually throw up acid, which is incredibly easy to dodge. And here are the hunter betas, which personally I prefer. There are 2 different types of enemies on that bridge. There could either be loads of zombies on that bridge where there's a specific line that you need to take to dodge them all. I know that I've only done it once. Or there are the hunter betas, which are more dangerous, but they are easier to dodge, which is I would say pretty good RNG.
Yeah.
And we're just going to yep, perfect. Go for perfect.
Easy peasy.
Okay. Easy peasy. Now, typically when you go for dodges with Nemesis or Hunters, they always start their swing off with a specific hand. You would like for instance, Nemesis I believe is the left hand, so you want to go to his right side, so there is a less chance of him hitting you. And this puzzle solution is always the same, so it's pretty much a given, and I'm honestly surprised that DJ still remembered it.
I'm surprised I remembered it too. The solution is black, white, black, white, white, black.
My goodness. The things that we remember of the games that we played yesteryear. Now, what you just heard there was Gravedigger, which is the boss that we are going to be fighting next. But before we fight that boss, we have to go to the cabin and gather some more intel, as well as mix acid rounds for Gravedigger himself. So to mix acid rounds, what we need to do is grab 2 B-type gunpowders and mix them with regular type grenade launcher ammo, and that creates a solution. And depending on which gunpowders you mix together depends on which ammo you get. You could get magnum rounds, or in our case as speedrunners, we focus on either mixing them to get freeze rounds or acid rounds. So DJ's just going to use his lighter, which he had since the beginning of the game, and he finally gets to throw away, I believe.
Yep.
Okay, perfect. And there we go. That frees up another slot, and he's going to pick up he's going to use the little pole there to get rid of the bricks. And yeah, we're gonna go in here, trigger a cutscene, and pretty much grab a key and run out. And there we go. We're gonna run out. There's gonna be a run-in with Nikolai, which I believe you have not seen inside this run, because we're skipping all the cutscenes.
I was gonna say, you've seen him in the run, but you haven't seen him like actually. Okay, so here we go.
There we go. Okay, wait for it. Right now. Oh, and you got the dodge.
Yeah.
So typically, what we do here is we wait for sound cues at the very beginning, and as soon as you hear him pop out of the ground, that's when you start launching. Now, because this is going to be a 2-cycle worm, he has to dodge a number of attacks before the Gravedigger comes out again. So we're just waiting for him to attack. I believe it's 4 times that he attacks, and then he emerges, so we can finally begin. There we go. Perfect.
Okay.
All
two
right.
cycle, I'll take that.
2-cycle and great placement. Look, you're almost there at the exit. That was pretty good. And I'm looking at our current time right now, and I see 46, which is still very good, And we got spiders here, which could be unfortunate if he does get poisoned, but because we know how to dodge them, this is easy peasy. And now we're just doing a little backtracking. So the reason for us going to the cabin was to pick up a key to a door that is just on the other side again. So that means we're going to be encountering the beta hunters, which is... Oh, which is perfect right there.
Got
No
him hung up on
damage.
that corner.
And I believe you killed both of these hunters.
Yep, all 3 of them.
And I'm just reading in the chat there. Pump those crazy legs, Carlos. Northern one. I believe DJ pumped those legs as well as he could. Now we're just about to reach the dead factory, I believe.
Yep, so the incentive for giving Nemesis stars is going to cut off here.
Yes. And, like, is it cut off? Would you like me to give you the results?
Yeah, give me the results.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. You are going to like this. I am going to like this. The poll was give Nemesis stars. Either yay or nay. And it looks like...
Carlos.
we are going to be giving Nemesis stars at the end of this run. Thank you so much for your donations, and yes, really appreciate it, and you will see the true ending of RE3.
So this game doesn't have too many glitches in it. In fact, it really only has one, and it's the Steam puzzle skip. So we're going to do that,
Yep.
and that.
So there is a longer process to this puzzle, and
There it is, got it.
there it is right there. There is a longer process to this puzzle where it requires some backtracking and flicking different buttons. On this one, we just flick 2 buttons, and then we just like power through the Steam to get to the control panel. Thankfully, that wasn't patched in any of the versions, so yeah.
I mean,
we got
it
lucky
certainly
there.
wasn't patched into the remake.
Well, they discarded the whole clock tower in the remake.
Exactly.
And by the way, wait, here we go. We're going to be resetting this room because the zombies are all lined up in the hallway that we're currently going to be walking through. We're just going to reset the room so then they are more spread out.
All right, so can we get... I'll take anything but hunters.
Anything but hunters? And it looks like we got zombies.
Yes. Okay, so now can we get the same thing in the next room?
Oof, I don't know. And
Yes!
we've got... Oh!
Let's go, dude!
So this was perfect RNG for the Dead Factory. The one thing that you do not want to see in that water are 2 hunters on either side because it's almost a guaranteed hit, and as well as you have to waste more time either killing them or dodging them. And considering that there's an animation for you getting up on the ledge, odds are you will get hit if you try and go for the dodging route. Now, we are picking up a little bit of a safety strat here, and this is a puzzle that has... Oh, wait a second.
Yo, let's go, dude. High empty. Best
Oh, my
RNG.
goodness. Okay, so far the Dead Factory, we are catching up.
This is a
so there are
factory.
there are multiple solutions to this puzzle depending on the pattern on the very, very top. Now, we look for high empty, which means 3 bars at the very beginning and followed by a space. That means there are less...
I just messed that up.
Oh, no.
Well, there goes all my time save.
Hey, the fact still stays the same. We got good RNG. And we're just going to be doing the solution there. And just as a reminder, coming up next is going to be Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition. And it is going to be the
What?
80% current patch. Uh-oh.
I had the solution and then I backed out.
Oh, no! One of the difficult things of, running a game with a different language is you need to memorize where the button layout is, and unfortunately, things like this happen sometimes. But we are still on a good track as long as the health stays up and the next boss fight's been clean. We should be looking at least a complete run.
Okay, there we go.
There we go. Now, that unlocks the door where all the zombies were pulled up that we had to reset the room, so we just got to go back up there and enable another boss fight. And as I was saying, Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition is coming up next. The runner is Jackie the Wannabe, and the category is any percent current patch. And that was an unfortunate bite there, but we should be good. There we are. And yeah, we are going to be going to the elevator again. And next, after Baldur's Gate, will be The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening DX, run by Glenn Jammin. So get those donations in, and because goodness knows we have a lot of great entertainment coming up. We're going to be looking for the dodge here, which went perfectly. And next, we're going to get a cutscene that we're going to be skipping, and oh no, what happened? We're going to be putting in the disc that we picked up at the desk in the previous room, which will enable a Nemesis boss fight.
Warning. Proceeding with operation in treatment room. Please evacuate immediately.
Okay, so there are a number of different ways to finish off this boss fight. Obviously, there are the quicker ways, but they are a little bit more
Risky.
demanding. Yeah, risky is another good term. I believe. Which way are you going to go with this one, DJ?
I'm just gonna go the same way that the last one. I'm just gonna spam freeze and hope for the best.
There you go. Perfect. So DJ wants to make sure that he doesn't get too greedy with his shots here. He would like to pump out 2 shots to him and then go for a dodge. If he goes for 3, there might be a risk that, oh wow, there we go. Okay, so he just set up a barrier, so he's just going right for Nemesis now, which is fantastic. He should be dropping down to 1 knee after this shot. Perfect. And and still staying ahead of him. I know that I take my safety strats and go around him, but yeah, DJ is not playing around. He is just going for that straight kill. So here we are. He's going to be going down to 1 knee, and DJ is going to spam the freeze rounds. There we go, nice and clean. I think you only got tripped up once, correct?
Yeah, twice.
We're not counting that second one.
Yeah.
You did it for the manipulation.
Oh yeah.
So DJ is going to be getting the umbrella card, which will open up a door that we have passed previously.
And I'm gonna need to make a side trek so that I can get more freeze rounds.
Oh, yes, that's correct.
This is why you don't get greedy.
That's right. Yep, and as I said, we are looking for freeze rounds anytime that we fight Nemesis because, well, just because. It adds a stutter to his walking, which enables us to, pump him more, full of freeze rounds, as well as the damage is much better with the freeze rounds. So there are a number of zombies here. There is something called the wolf line, which is pretty difficult to get during this portion of the game. But at this point, we're just looking to finish the run, and it looks like we're looking good. Okay, so what DJ is doing now is he is picking up A-type as well as B-type gunpowders, and there we go. So he combined the A-type and B-type to make C-type, and he combined that with the regular grenade launcher ammo, which creates freeze rounds. This line is pretty straightforward. They all typically go to the right side of that hallway, and because they are on stairs, they do not grab at you. They rather vomit up acid.
Take an intentional hit here.
Yep. It's the same thing at the beginning of the game. Sometimes it's just quicker to take the initial hit rather than trying to set up the dodge. There is a dodge mechanic inside this game, but it's very difficult to do on cue. And yeah, I know that personally I still can't get it. And now we are going to be initiating the last fight of this speed run. I know that I have died a number of times on this boss out of nowhere, but I am fully confident in DJ's ability. We just have to push in these 3 batteries to start that huge weapon that was just talking to us. And
Pretty huge
that is-
Energizer batteries right here.
oh yeah, yeah.
All right,
Duracell.
final boss.
Now we're going to be running away from this boss and doing the batteries first. So the countdown to the weapon firing starts immediately. And yeah, we are going to keep our fingers crossed and wish for a good boss fight. So DJ's going to do a quick turn, go to the second battery, and the most important thing of this boss fight is that if this boss is below 50% health and you get him lined up with that pulse cannon, or I think it's pulse cannon. Rail cannon, thank you. If you get it lined up with the rail cannon, when the boss is under 50% health, it is an automatic death. That is what we are looking for. That is what we call the one cycle inside this boss fight. If not, then a 2 cycle is equally as impressive. 3 cycle is when you hit F9 and restart this run.
So yeah, by the way, time's gonna be in like 2 minutes.
That's right. So whoever's running the clock, make sure you are ready to stop.
You might want to check volunteers chat.
I will be right back. The amount of content. It looks like we're not getting one second, but we are very, very close. He is going to lead him down the path here. And hopefully that's...
Got it.
Yep, there it is right there.
One
Easy
cycle.
peasy. Wait, that was a 1 cycle?
That was 1 cycle.
No! Oh, why not on Speedromizer? My goodness.
All right, so coming up is what you all donated for. This is us giving Nemesis stars.
Cooldown mode.
Now, if we are looking for a PB, what we would like to do is just, when the option comes up, there are 2 options that come up. Whether it's leave the monster to die, or kill it, or finish the monster yourself. If you're looking for a PB, you want to run through that door and just be like, hey, you know what? You're fine there. Just hang out. But because you guys graciously donated to give Nemesis stars, we are about to hear one of the best lines in PlayStation history. I'm going to stay silent for this.
You want stars? I'll give you stars.
And there we are. The monster has been finished off, and DJ just needs to go through a couple of doors and sit through some credits, and we are good to go.
Time's
So
coming
we are
up.
going to be... Yep.
Jill! Over here!
And there we are. Wait for it.
Time.
Time. There we go.
Oh.
I just pinged George. on
Okay,
that one.
cool.
But yeah, that was Resident Evil 3. How do you feel that the run went, DJ?
Oh, that was insane.
It seems that the president and the federal council.
We got a let's go from Chotu inside the chat. Thank you very much. Nice job from Kelplers.
A 1 hour 50-second time. That's honestly not bad. I'll take
That's not
that.
bad for not touching this game in how long?
For the first run in 2 years, I'll take that. My current PB is like a sub 55.
Surpassing the 100,000 mark.
That is correct, yep.
Our hearts go out to those poor civilians.
So, typically what we do is we wait for after the credits, more or less because there's an incredible piano song, but also it actually displays the in-game time, and that is the time that we base our runs on. So that should be coming up soon after this beautiful piano ballad. Please tell us inside the chat, how do you think this run went, or how did you enjoy it, or if you're excited for the next run coming up. So what do you think your in-game time is, DJ?
It's gonna be like I'm hoping for like sub 1, but it's probably gonna be like a 1 hour like 30 second or something like that.
Okay. And as you can see there, the schedule is displayed inside the chat. If you'd like to see what's coming up either today or tomorrow, by all means go ahead and go to that link, as well as the link to the donation page. Every donation that you make helps this organization, so thank you very much to the people that have donated, or even to the people that are thinking about donating. Please get your donations in before the end of the event. And we have an awesome run inside the chat. Yes, DJ did do a fantastic job for not touching this game for a bit.
Thank you all for your comments inside the chat. Very nice, thank you. I gotta say, I ran Wild Animal Racing, wasn't nervous. I ran Deltarune, wasn't nervous. I run Resident Evil, and now I'm nervous.
Yeah, and this was a game that I believe you started speedrunning on,
This
correct?
is the game that I started speedrunning with, and I taught my good friend here how to speedrun, so...
Well, yeah. We have a little thing coming up, a little bit of a race, but you know what? I'm not going to go into that. What I am going to go into is where the money is going for this event, and that is going to be the Trevor Project. The Trevor Project is the world's largest suicide prevention and crisis intervention organization for the LGBTQ youth. They work by text and instant messenger. It is a 24-hour, 7-day-a-week hotline. It is a fantastic organization. All the money is going to that, and thank you very much for the donations that we've received. And yes, we still got some time for some more. So by all means.
So as soon as the in-game time is displayed, we're gonna send it over to intermission, and then I'll be taking over for the Tatted Native who took over for me. Thank you for joining us, Tatted.
Hey, I needed to give you a break from hosting because I know you were rather busy. So any help I can give.
Thank you. All right, final in-game time was, wow, how did I know that? 1 hour 35 seconds.
Okay.
All right.
That was not bad. All right. So anyways, I am going to be handing it over to DJ once again with the commentary and host duties. And yeah, carry on with the event, and best of luck to the runners coming up. Next up is going to be Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition, run by Jackie the Wannabe. Take it away, DJ.